What's going on, guys? Antonio here. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me and let's get into it. All right. So, a few hours ago, Lady Gaga posted this on her Instagram. So I guess just I read an article on this as well, but apparently what was it last Friday was International Women's Day. And I know that the only reason I know that is because my wife posted on social media about celebrating International Women's Day. I had no idea that this was a day. Forgive me, all you feminists out there, but like I said, this was a few days ago. And I guess for International Women's Day, she posted this picture with Dylan Mulvaney. The only reason I know who Dylan Mulvaney is was because she, quote unquote, was involved in that Budweiser fiasco that cost them over $2 billion in market share. And you see that Budweiser is, of course, apologizing, and people lost their jobs or got they took leave of absences and all this. You know, people have been replaced because of the mistake they made partnering with Dylan Mulvaney. And I know Dylan Mulvaney has spoken about how she felt Budweiser abandoned her when they got backlash for the social media stunt that they did when they put her face on the beer can and people. But Dylan is, of course, LGBTQ, transgender, and I guess a TikTok influencer or whatever. I know she does things on social media, but Lady Gaga posted this picture of herself and Dylan, and people started going ballistic. So this morning, as I record this morning, Lady Gaga decided to put the photo up on her Instagram to her millions and millions of followers. And she wanted to speak about the backlash that let me see if I can read some of this. It's appalling to me that a post about National Women's Day by Dylan Mulvaney and me would be met with such vitriol and hatred. When I see a newspaper reporting on hatred but calling it, quote, backlash, I feel it is important to clarify that hatred is hatred, and this kind of hatred is violence. Backlash would imply that people who love or respect Dylan and me didn't like something we did. This is not backlash. This is hatred. But it is not surprising, given the immense work that it's obvious we still have to do as a society to make room for transgender lives to be cherished and upheld by all of us. I feel very protective in this moment, not only of Dylan, but of the trans community who continue to lead the way with their endless grace and inspiration in the face of constant degradation, intolerance, and physical, verbal, and mental violence. I certainly do not speak for this community, but I have something to say. I hope all women will come together to honor us all for International Women's Day, and may we do that always until the day that all women are celebrated equally. A day where people of all gender identities are celebrated on whichever holiday speaks to them, because people of all gender identities and races deserve peace and dignity. May we all come together and be loving, accepting, warm, and welcoming. May we all stand and honor the complexity and challenge of trans life that we do not know, but can speak to, understand, and have compassion for. I love people too much to allow hatred to be referred to as, quote, backlash. People deserve better. Now, the reason like I said, some people that are claiming to be Lady Gaga fans, I was in the comment section and I saw people going, I'm unfollowing. And I'm laughing at this because if you know about Lady Gaga, her stance on LGBTQ rights, she's been consistent. She's been famous for like 15 years, and her stance on LGBTQ rights are pretty consistent. Yes, she's a very liberal person, but I don't listen to Lady Gaga's music for her politics. I just enjoy her music. I think she's very talented, but I treat her the same as any other uh, celebrity, actor, musician, whatever. I listen to them, I watch them, an athlete or whatever, because they entertain me for whatever it is that they do. I don't go to them to listen to how I should vote or any of this kind of stuff. Because, like I said, Lady Gaga, I love her music, but I know our politics don't necessarily align. But I want to go in the comments and kind of read some of this. This gentleman here is obviously expressing that it's like Dylan is free to express himself however he wishes, but he is in fact has never been and will never be a woman. Dylan is male. Yeah. Okay, so you get that. Here's another one, maybe because he's a man and we should celebrate women on International Women's Day. Now, I saw several comments like this, and I thought that was interesting because we had a situation when I used to work for Amazon. There was a transgender employee that was using the men's restroom with myself and the other employees, but wanted to use the women's restroom. And because he was what they call it, a cisgendered male that was transitioning, they were still asking her to use the men's restroom. And that transgender employee went to our HR department and spoke with them. They came up to the PAC department, which I was in for 7 years, and they spoke to the area managers. They made sure everybody understood that was not acceptable. They started to allow the transgender employee to use the female bathroom. When that happened, I noticed a lot of the women got very upset that this transgender woman was now using the restroom with them instead of, and I pointed out, I said, you guys were perfectly fine with it when she was in the restroom with us. And you started hearing some differing views. So I thought that was very, let me see here. This person, everyone's saying no, Gaga, she became woke. Laugh out loud. Have y'all not been here for Born This Way or her whole career base? And that's why I'm saying Gaga is pretty consistent. If you listen to her music, if you watched, I watched her HBO live concert and stuff. She's got all kind of gay dancers and stuff in there. This is not some new thing that she's trying. She's been very consistent. Okay. Okay. This person is shifting it to, you took a day dedicated to women in Afghanistan who can't leave their homes without male chaperone, women in Iran who are imprisoned or abused for not wearing a mandatory head covering, women in Nepal. Yeah. So yeah, this person wrote a whole novel. I'm not reading all that. We're sick of men taking over women. Stop promoting men on Women's Day. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's Dylan. There's Dylan. You mean the world to me. Love you. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I did, when I checked this post out earlier, I saw several people saying they were going to unfollow, but I was like, I thought that was weird because I was like, Lady Gaga has been very consistent about who she is and how she feels about, like say LGBTQ rights and all that kind of stuff. So this isn't a flip flop for her. She didn't all of a sudden become woke. This is who she is, which I kind of find funny. Her father, was her father's name's Joe Germanotta. I might be mispronouncing their name, but her father has appeared on Fox Business and Fox News a few times. And I remember, what was it, a couple months ago, he was on there talking about the migrants that have come into New York and how they're affecting the local businesses. And I thought that was interesting because even on the screen, he was on Fox News and it had Joe Germanotta, and it said right next to it, it was Lady Gaga's father. So I was like, even though he wasn't there promoting her, they made sure on the screen that they put that it was Lady Gaga's father appearing on their channel. And it obviously went viral because I guess he didn't toe the party line and it was like, oh yeah, migrants are great, blah, 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 the whole deal. So it is what it is. But like I said, this is, I find this interesting because I've seen some articles about it. Like I said, this is some of these celebrities that get on the bandwagon. Gaga is very consistent. And like I said, I still like her music, but I don't listen to celebrities about how, to make decisions on how I feel about issues or politics or any of that kind of stuff. But like I said, always want to spark conversations. Get in the comments. Let me know. Facebook, Instagram. I'm on X. I'm on Threads. All at Ikari Press. If you type in IkariPress.com, it will take you to my comic book brand, Way of the Gun. The link to that and my Gumroad are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.